Satnam, I'm Lillian Savoy, and I'm here on Awaken Change podcast talking to you, my besties. I'm so excited to be here. I snuck away. It's at night. I never podcast at night. And I was just feeling inspired to teach you a few of my favorite things on the full moon about portals. So if you want to know about portals and using my Awaken Change system, we're going to dive in and have some fun, short and sweet. But before I get into portals, I wanted to let you know that I'm having a From Single to Soulmate workshop on October 9th at 11 a.m. Central Time. And anyone that is single is invited. And it is a workshop, and we will be working on how to attract your true love. So I've done this with a lot of clients, myself, my husband even did it. And you can see where that led us. Here we are, married. And a lot of people that I know have found their person. Now, whether you're looking for the person right now or Mr. or Mrs. Forever, it doesn't matter. You're just looking for true love. And are you just tired of meeting the person that's half interested, half available? Then let me show you the ways that I used to attract Mr. Right or Mr. Right now. But it's open to men, women, any gender. Let's dive in and find true love on October 9th at 11 o'clock. You register on my website, awakenchange.com. All right. That was pretty good for an advertisement, huh? Just kidding. I don't even know how to do those right. But let's dive in. Portals. What is a portal? Okay, so go back to what a portal really feels like to you in your mind. So for a minute, inhale, exhale. Bring the image of the portal to your mind's eye, which is your third eye, which is the center of the forehead. Allow that vision to just pop in. What does it look like? Okay, so I'll give you an example. The first vision that I got was I'm shopping for wallpaper right now. Okay, and I found this cool wallpaper that is a forest, and the trees are kind of coming around each side on the wallpaper, and it creates like it looks like kind of a fairy tale, really, but it creates this circular space within the forest. And to me, I couldn't even get past the wallpaper, and the beauty around it was so great. All I could see was the portal. And then today, walking the dogs, and Andre and I are talking about, what really is the next step for his business. I'm like, okay, what I'm getting while we're walking is that you need to open a portal. And I look up, and the cloud is in a circular. It literally has a circle, and it's pink and red. It's beautiful sunset colors, just confirming that he needed to open a portal to receive more business. So that's what portals do. That's a couple examples of what they look like. We are surrounded by portals all the time. Are they circular? Yes. Can they be different shapes? Yes. Are they mainly circular, oval in that area? Yes. So the moon is a portal. So speaking to the moon, that's why it's so powerful. You can say all your wishes and desires to the moon, and she hears you. Why? Because she's a portal. So all the planets are portals. And we give them our energy. We receive energy from them. Hello, astrology, right? And then all the beings, the supernatural beings, all the energy from other galaxies, and all of that are portals. So the energy comes in from, stars. And even though stars, technically are not like the stars we grew up with drawing, although we do like to draw them like that. Every cell in our body, technically, is a portal. Every opening is a portal. So, what do we want to create with these portals? Are you tired of hearing the word portal yet? Okay. So, I'm going to go through the 4 spots. Okay. This is the Awaken Change System. This will be in my second book. So, it's already in the works. All right. So, the first thing is we're going to, what portal do you want to open for yourself? Ask yourself that. What portal do you want to open up for yourself? Okay. And remember, the first 3 seconds is when your intuition really comes in hard and fast. And any second beyond that, your ego has time to come in and talk you out of it. So we want to try and bring in your intuitive answer in the first 3 seconds. Okay, so go back to that initial request of what vision did you get when I said try to picture a portal? What did you see in the first 3 seconds? Okay, now take that portal and really see it open for you. Even sometimes you have to will it open. You have to intend that it's open. Sometimes you actually have to take your hand and push it open or pretend like you're opening a door. Remember, this is all energetically. So anything you do with it being with your mind, hand movement, body movement, you can dance and open it. But we want to open that portal and then ask, what do you need for yourself coming from this portal? Okay, 3 seconds. That's all you get. All right, now we're going to move to the next category. Home. Okay, now imagine another portal. Okay, let it come into your mind's eye. What does your home portal feel like? Okay, 3 seconds. That's all you got. Now I'm going to tell you what I got because sometimes your vision is not what you think it's going to be. So what did I just see? I literally saw a hole underneath my house, a giant portal to the underworld. Okay, now that's odd. But if you're in my life right now, it wouldn't be odd because I've been hearing messages that I need to meditate and work with the house and the land of the house. So I've been getting little messages like my side door has been dirty. And so, you know how it gets like the Louisiana mold on it? It's not like a lot of mold, but it's like you need a cleaner. So I've been getting messages like you really need to clean your side door for the abundance to really flow in because guess what a door is? A portal. So if we keep our portals clean and open, then more abundance flows in. So I just saw the portal below my house. That tells me that the portal is open. Now, what did you see for your home? What portal did you see in your mind's eye that flashed in? Could be anything. 3 seconds. Okay, write it down. Now, what do you need from that portal? What can you receive from that portal that will help your home? Okay, 3 seconds. I got my answer. My answer was time, which is what I told you just a second ago. They've been giving me messages that I need to actually sit and meditate with the land and the house and heal it. Okay, but I didn't, then when I specifically asked the question, I got time. So when you specifically asked your question of what do you need to receive from your portal for your home, 3 seconds, what is it? Write it down. Okay. Then we're moving on to the third one, partnerships. Okay, now we're going to ask your mind's eye, ask your intuition to show you the portal for partnerships. This can be friendships, love ships, kid ships, any ships. Have you seen that lady on Instagram? Oh, she's so funny. She makes a joke about all your ships coming in. And then she's like, relationships. And anyway, okay, I'm going to screw up that joke. But okay, go back to the mind's eye. And we're going to ask for you to be shown a portal that needs to be opened for your partnerships. Okay, 3 seconds. That's it. Now, I'm going to tell you what I got. You can tell me what you got. Mine was red. Okay. It was like a hazy red. It was not as clear as the other two giant circles. Okay. One was this giant forest circle, the other one was underneath my house. This one was like a kind of a hazy, didn't really even look like a circle. So, what I'm going to do is going to go back again and ask it again. Because if you ever question your intuition, you just ask the question in a different way, wait 3 seconds, get the answer, write it down. You can compare notes, or if you can store that information, then you just ask for the second time. Okay, so I'm going to ask again for all of us, what portal do I need to open for my partnerships? Okay, so you're going to ask yourself, what portal do I need to open for my partnerships? Okay, that was about 3 seconds, maybe 2.5. But you want to go with the first answer you get. And the key is you don't want to doubt it. So this time I saw the red haze again, but this time I saw a white door. So did I see a white door because I was talking about cleaning my door? Because that was in the home category. It wasn't the same door, but I did see a door. So when you're tapping into your intuition and you're trying to make sense of things, don't overthink it. Just know that everything is connected. That is the big piece. Know that it is connected and just don't doubt it. And then keep going with the flow. Okay. So, all right, I have a red haze, white door in my partnership section. What do you have? Okay. And then we're going to go to the next section, career. And we're going to ask our intuition, what portal do I need to open for my career? And you're hanging out in your third eye, okay? What portal do I need to open for my career? Okay, that was 3 seconds, maybe 3.5. Okay, now, interesting enough, for my portal, I saw a pink heart. Now, that's not what I expected. So I'm going to ask it again. Ask my intuition again. Is this correct? 3 seconds. I heard yes. And then if you're really curious, if you got something weird like me, if you got a pink heart and you're doubting it, then we ask again, can you show me? Now, this is a little trickier, but we'll do it anyway. Can you show me why I got a pink heart as a portal? Okay, so that's 3 seconds. I just heard because I need to love my career. I need to love it. So love is such a loaded word, isn't it? Oh, it's so funny because I'm teaching a workshop on love in less than a month, October 9th. So tell all your single friends. But sometimes I just feel like, okay, yes, I love a lot of people. I love you. I love me. I love my hubs. I love my kids. I love my family. I love random strangers. I do a lot of loving. So when I get that message, I think what it does is it reminds me sometimes is like, what level of love do I really need to love my career? Do I need to be like in love? Do I just need to like love it? Do I need to love the people in it? Do I need to love the process? Do I need to love the flow? Do I need to love the whole enchilada? See, so that's why for me, that section is going to be a little bit more complicated. Okay. Because in the career of energy work and different realms where humans don't live, and in the field of healing, you know, how many layers are there to love? There's like a million. So some portals are going to feel very easy, cut and dry, intuitive messages, and others are going to be like a lifetime of learning. And either way, either portal, any portal is a blessing. And it's fun to explore. Is think about a portal as, well, it just depends on how creative you want to get, really, right? For all my Alice in Wonderland fans out there, or my little fairy friends, or my little nature lovers, there's tons of little portals, right? I mean, I saw a portal today after the rainstorm of this giant turtle, and his little portal came out of the tunnel, and he made this giant zigzag all the way through the ditch. And I was like, okay, so the rain had to happen for Mr. Turtle to go through his portal, through the ditch, to catch whatever we saw him catch, because we saw his giant head come out of the water and get that. So think about the portals as they are magical gateways to what you have always wanted and what you have always desired. And you have no idea what's on the other side. You also have no idea what you're going to receive. And so what you do is you go around to each portal. Okay, you go for the first portal that you opened, the second one, the third one, the fourth one. Stick with those 4 categories, okay? Make it easy on yourself. And I know 4 is even a lot. So if you're new to portals, which most people are new to portals, then start with 1. Okay, so let's go back to your self portal. That would be a good one to start with. So write that down, write what it wants to give you and what you need to receive from the portal. And then compare the answers to the other categories. So you have self, home, partnerships, and career. You have 4 portals. Start with 1. Get to know that one. And maybe you start with the one that you have the most resistance to. So for me, the one for the most resistance would be the red haze with the white door, because that was the only portal that was closed. So I'm curious, did you see any portals that were closed? Because all the other ones were technically open. Now, it was a closed door and it was there, but it was closed. So what do I have to do in my partnership category to open the portal, the white door with the red haze that is closed? So ask yourself first if you have any closed portals. Number 2, what do you have to do to open that portal? And then go back to the original question, which is, what are you going to receive from this portal, or what do you need to even do in this portal? And why is this portal open for you? Okay, so that's a lot. I get it, but it's super fun. And it'll take you, that in and of itself is a spiritual journey. And you could spend years just in opening those 4 portals, learning about yourself, your home, your partnerships, and your career, and finding out what it is you have to give to them and what it is that you get to receive in return. It is a relationship with yourself, with your home, with your partnership, with your career. How exciting. That is the Awaken Change System. So I think that's going to do it for our portal lesson for today. Tell me what you think about the portals. Send me a comment. Let me know if you love portals as much as me. Let me know if you get some kind of amazing journey experience with the portals. And so what I'm going to do is spend just 2 minutes, well, maybe longer than 2 because sometimes I get lost in meditation, but I'm going to help you meditate. And we're going to open the portals and we're going to create a vortex together and open up these portals so that you can have whatever you are meant to receive and whatever you are meant to give. Okay, so let's do that. If you're driving, just put me on pause. And if you're not, let's dive in. Okay, so imagine at the top of your head, we are opening this giant portal. And I love to picture, okay, like you're straining something and you've got a big, where you pour it into the top, like a cylinder, okay? Cylinder where it's wide at the top and then it comes down into the head. Okay, and so from the top of the head, it goes out like an open cylinder. This is your receiving portal. Breath in, breath out. And we're on this full moon, taking this full moon energy portal, and we are asking Mrs. Moon and all the cosmos, all the galaxies, and all the different realms above us to come in to our portal, fill us with whatever we need for ourselves, our home, our partnerships, our career, to open all portals to abundance, to love, to health, to wealth, to magic, to mystery, to fun, to dance, to movement, to peace, to life, to love. And then throw some other things in there that I forgot. Add to your beautiful funnel. Coming in, opening those portals, feel that moon energy, feel that cosmic energy, feel all that planet energy, Jupiter, the planet of abundance, Saturn, Mercury, communication, Venus, love. Bring it all in, bring it in from the other galaxies, bring it in from the other realms. Let the other beings help you live this human life. Bring it in. Now, open that portal at the top of your head. Okay, now so our funnel is filled, right? But we have to open ourselves as a portal. So imagine the top of your head opening up and letting all this good energy come through the top of your head, through your face, down behind your throat, through the top of the shoulders, through the heart chakra. If you cough, it's good, clearing stuff out. Receiving the energy, come in through the heart chakra, down through the belly, all the way down lower belly, into the root chakra, hip area, down the legs, down the legs, down the legs, and into the feet. Now imagine that cylinder again, going out into the ground, fanning out like a triangle, right? And opening up all the portals to the lower worlds, all of it to the underworlds, all of it to the worlds that we don't understand what is below us, that helps us stay grounded every day. All the electromagnetic forces, all the beings that help us stand on our 2 feet, that keep our houses from crumbling, that keep us strong and tall and firm, centered, grounded to the core of the earth. Connecting to all that energy, opening the portals in the grass, in the mud, in the dirt, in the rocks. Feel those portals opening, giving all your love and amazingness into the ground, into the earth, your gratitude, your appreciation, just for being alive and witnessing this life and observing this life and living this life, bringing it into the earth, thanking it for keeping us here, learning our lessons, loving our lessons, listening to our lessons. Feel that energy through the fingertips, through the feet, and out into the portals of the earth. Taking a breath in, taking a breath out. Okay. My guide said we are done. So, with that being said, I hope you feel amazing. I hope you experience some amazing things coming up in your life, starting right now, moving all the way in until you no longer want to work with portals. And I have loved this time with you. I really appreciate you. And let me know how your portals are and if you liked any of this, and we will do more. And don't forget about the Love Workshop, October 9th, 11 a.m. You can register at awakenchange.com. Satnam, I love you.